Hi, I'm Alex.
And I am Aline.
Together, we are sharing this series of videos with you because we are on a new path in our lives after two quite heavy burnouts that we've been through. And with it came new missions in our lives. Mine is to make dreams come true.
And I want to bring back energy and work and joy at the workplace. Because as an energetic duo that we are, we inspire others with a unique approach. We literally put you in motion, taking the next step to grow, thrive, and reach your true potential.
And with our unique method, we are reaching personal as well as organizational development because we are connecting body and mind.
So keep on tuning in on our series of videos so that our personal stories, tips and insights will help you to find a healthy balance in your life.
And have a bit of fun as well.
Yes!
Well, check.
Are we okay? We are ready to go.
Ready to go with the flow.
With the flow, yes.
And our flow brings us today to the 11th session. Nice number, 11.
1-1. Whoop. Your number.
Repeating numbers, yeah, that's the topic.
Yeah.
But in the 10th session, we discussed about our body signals and what happens when you have, as we referred to in the videos before, a stagnation, literally a power energy block, and what happens to your body. And we've shared quite openly what happens without, in the hope that people do realize that. So curious then to hear what you currently do when that happens. What is your normal behavior, your compensation mechanism, the normal one, you know, that every day, okay, that happens, I have pain here, this happens.
Yeah.
What is your normal program that's running then?
Yeah, I must say that it's of course always depending on how severe it is. But in case of a headache, when I feel it coming, I quickly take medicines as soon as possible, and hopefully that I can suppress it and still move on. Because that was never ever a reason for me not to go to work or to stop working, or only when I had really the migraine. I mean, then you really can't work. Then it stopped me, and then okay, I lay down on the couch or I go to my bed and make it dark, nothing to hear, nothing to smell, and no light. But yeah, literally go on the couch or go to my bed, I would say is what. And definitely last year, what I shared with you last time. And I'm so happy that the cat is back with us.
A bit of entertainment for you guys.
I was in my bed for 2 weeks, and I was literally in my bed for 2 weeks. Yeah, I had to. And now that I'm sharing this with you, I do realize that it was really a big learning for me, because sitting on the couch and to relax, and I hardly ever did that. And now I really take time to sit on the couch, during the day, sometime during the day.
Yeah.
Instead of continue running and preparing a lunch and then be behind my laptop again or do other stuff. No, I sit on the couch and I relax. And it's just half an hour a day, but I'm really experiencing that I have much less headaches, and much less problems with my body.
Yeah.
So just a half hour relaxing over lunch is helping me a lot.
Yeah. It's a very, very curious thing to do, because now that you mentioned it, for me also, the one thing that helped most, despite going to the doctor or back pain, as I shared, I had back pain.
Yeah.
This breathing problem, I only realized when my old manager back then shared with me, Alex, do you remember to breathe, right? And she said it in a very funny way, just to hit me up, and I'm like, oh my God. And that was the first time that I realized, whenever I was stressed out and we had another emergency or God knows what at work, but also at home, that I was not breathing. I was literally breathing only up here, not even anymore into the lungs. So it was really just about here. And then cramping, and and where that came from is keep it together. You have to keep it together, and that's the pressure in your back and your everywhere. And this is how I was running through life. And just by doing that already, planet shift really changed the whole world. So little things like that are more impactful than we think. I did realize.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
I did take a lot of medicines, but funnily enough, I could take painkillers as much as I wanted, but for the back pain, never
Nothing
helped.
but- oh wow.
And also for my headache, when I have headaches, and I take our famous in the Netherlands, we love our paracetamol, don't we? I can take the full shebang and it doesn't help at all.
No.
It's really, and obviously with all the chemics, well, obviously my body doesn't like it.
I don't think that's good either. No. I don't think that's a good option to every day have painkillers to survive or.
Exactly, and you just keep this. In a way, I did realize that what I'm doing there is keeping running in an almost at a stage where you have your normal life and you have your best version of yourself, and you have the worst version just before breaking. And I was kind of like so overcompensating. I was always running like down here, like keeping together, and yes, it's kind of okay. I have to save it. I have to continue doing it.
Yeah.
And that was it. Really.
Wow. Yeah.
Indeed. So that is the normal. I'd say the normal compensation mechanisms that I see as well.
The coping mechanism, the mechanism to survive.
Yes.
Yeah.
And to that point, I though think because we had it about, and I think you have the
I wanted to ask you because it brings you some. You are here, right? So it's a good coping mechanism in a way as well. I mean, yeah, you're right. I mean, it's not nice, right, to enter in this state, and you survive. So what's the strength of it? What's the power of it? What did it bring you? What are the qualities?
Yeah. Well, for me, the interesting fact is really the most intriguing fact for me was really Jesus, what I can do and what I can cope with.
Yeah.
Is, oh my God, I thought I'm weak, but when I look back, I really understood. So the problem, no, this way around. By looking at it, I realized of how much I could actually cope with and for how long it could continue.
So you are strong.
And in my case, it's all the way back to childhood, right? And it's been last year 40th birthday, so 40 years. So you can kind of think, well, the most stress began with like age of 6 all the way to 40. So that's kind of like that time frame. And it had ups and downs,
sure,
of course.
Yeah.
But overall, there was a certain overarching time. So that was really this being able to actually go that far, how strong your body is. Now, looking back, I was wondering, actually, it's a bit of a miracle that you could still continue. That's more.
Still here, yeah.
And for yourself?
I guess that's quite similar. I mean, to be able to move on, right? To take the rest, and then to be able to go on again. So, yeah, going to my bed or being on the couch really brought me something in the way that, I took some rest, and after that I could move on again. So, so I recognize definitely what you are saying. So it's good to realize that what you naturally tend to do when you are in this severe state, in terms of your body, that there are elements that actually you reacted in a natural but good way. It also brought you something. So it's good to realize that, I think.
Yes, absolutely. Very important point.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that learning now with body-mind language, I see more and more the advantage of also looking at what worked so far, and take that and integrate it, as you always share so kindly. Yeah. And that's really something important also to do, to not judge and only say, oh, that was so far and it didn't work. No, there's always something that worked. And what was that?
It worked. It worked. Absolutely.
And look at that. Yes.
Yeah. Nice.
So I think very interesting insight.
Absolutely.
To share again, and we'll see on how we can take this forward in the next session then.
Definitely. Very good. And hope to see you then again.
Hope to see you again, guys. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.